Hi everyone, this is Donna. Welcome back to my channel or my blog, wherever you're seeing this. And I want to talk a little bit about the one thing that nobody has been able to stop talking about, and that is the coronavirus COVID-19 illness, virus, whatever it is. I am getting a ton of emails from a lot of companies that I have barely done business with over the years, and some that have absolutely no bearing to this disease, and they're telling us what they are doing to keep us safe. Well, let me tell you what we're doing here at Bookkeeping Made Simple to keep you safe. We're not changing a thing. What? How can any, you must be some sort of irresponsible business owner to claim you're not doing a thing. Well, hold on. Let me finish. We're not changing anything because there is nothing to change. I already have my business set up to work remotely. My employees and contractors are encouraged to stay home, and they can work remotely if they're sick. If they're sick, I want them to stay home. If they can work remotely, they can make that choice. I just ask that if they're sick, let me know so I can cover the workload. We're already set up to allow virtual meetings. These meetings will look very similar to this video, where you will be sitting down with me or one of my staff over the internet. The nice thing about this is that not only are you shielded from the possibility that we might have a virus, but you also get to save a ton of time and energy and gasoline commuting to our office. There's no commute. You just open an app. So we've already thought about that. We also can record all of the videos that are the meetings that we have with you. We can share screens, and then we have the recordings later along with the screen shares to be able to refer back or to send them to you so you remember what we discussed, which is really handy. We don't have to record the meetings, but we have the capability to record the meetings, and sometimes that's really, really nice. Taxes. We do taxes remotely. Here's what happens. If you decide to make a tax appointment with us, we will send you a PDF packet listing what we basically need to know to do your taxes, at least the basics. If you're a business, there's specific things we're going to ask for. If you're just an individual, there's specific things we're going to ask for. Then we set up a face-to-face virtual meeting, just like this, and we ask you the questions that we need to ask you. We go over everything with you. Then we send you the return for you to electronically sign, and we file your return electronically. Not a problem. I have planned for this for years. Now, to be honest, I have always believed that remote work, telework, work from home, something along those lines where you don't have to commute into a central office, you don't have to share germs with the people behind you in the bullpen, you don't have to deal with any of that if you don't want to. I've always believed that that's the wave of the future. And it's all about convenience for me. I don't have a 45-minute commute into Salt Lake City to work. I have a 6-inch commute across my hallway. I don't have to spend extra money on a large professional wardrobe. I just need a few pieces for when I'm meeting with clients. Believe it or not, I don't wear sweats during the workday, but I know a lot of people prefer that. But that saves me on money. I don't have to buy expensive office clothing. I just have, like I said, a few pieces for when I'm meeting with clients or when it's appropriate for me to be dressed up. I don't spend hours sitting in traffic every day. I literally, like I said, my commute's across the hallway. So I don't have to worry about any of that. Now, there's a trade-off. One of the trade-offs is that if you are isolated at home, and a lot of us are this week, if you're isolated at home, you don't get foot traffic into your office. So that's kind of a trade-off. It's something you have to think about. There's a certain camaraderie that happens in an office when you can kind of stand around the water cooler and talk about life, the universe, and everything. There's a camaraderie there. But I kind of envision a future where the people that go into the office maybe only go in once a week. Maybe they only go in every other week for a team meeting or a company meeting or an office meeting. And that's it. That is to build the team spirit. I kind of see a future where, yeah, businesses are always going to have offices. Not everybody else is cut out to work from home, but I do see a future where a fraction of the people that ordinarily would work in an office will have to work in an office. So it will be the people that really want to work from an office and the people that really need to work from an office that will have that space, and that allows the business to have the foot traffic that they need many, many times. It allows even the remote workers the opportunity to use a conference room or an office space without having to be there all the time. And the really nice side effect that we're kind of seeing now is that traffic numbers drop, congestion drops, air quality improves because people just aren't driving their cars as much. That could be kind of a downside for the automakers, to be honest, because I drive about once or twice a week, literally, to meet with clients. And the rest of the time, I don't have to go anywhere. So it is a bit of a trade-off. But think about what would the air quality be like if you are really concerned about the environment. Work from home. Then all you're doing is annoying a few electrons. You're not breathing in fumes. You're not dealing with the stress of a commute. If that's something you enjoy, you don't have to give that up. But I think this is always going to be an option moving forward. This is going to remain. Remote working, teleworking, cloud computing, all of these things, people are going to be asking, why am I going into an office if I don't have to log into a computer just like the one I have at home and log into the same programs, get the same information, get everything I need remotely. It's all in the cloud. I can do this from anywhere. Why am I required to go into an office? So if you're a business owner and you have a business that allows this, not all businesses do. I am an office worker, and that's the perspective I'm kind of looking at this from. Obviously, if you're a sanitation worker or a waitress or a construction worker or truck driver or any of the other, anything in the medical profession, even then they're looking at telemedicine, which I think is wonderful. We had a telemed appointment earlier with my 17-year-old son. He's got a skin condition he wants to be looked at for, and it was really nice. We just sat down together. We had a video chat with the nurse. I got the camera out on his phone and said, this is what we're looking at. We just need to get this taken care of. And we didn't have to go in the office. And that meant I didn't have to leave work. I didn't have to drive anywhere. To be fair, the dermatology office is 2 blocks up the road, but I didn't have to leave work. I didn't have to sit in a crowded waiting room. I didn't have to take the time to check in. They called me and took care of all of that. It was a snap. So I do see a future where this remains part of the business landscape. Like I said, not everyone is suited for this. Not every job is suited for this. Not every person is suited for this. My wonderful boyfriend, who I absolutely adore, if I told him he needed to work from home, he would implode. He has a job where he could, but he enjoys going to the office. So that's always something that you have to think about. Now, when you are ready, America is opening for business again soon. I'm not sure how soon. That's outside of my pay grade. But America will be opening for business again soon. I do know that the SBA is offering loans to small businesses. I don't currently know what the requirements for those loans are, but I do have an SBA lender that I work with. So if you want to take advantage of the bailouts and the handouts that the government will be giving as a result of this, which honestly I think it's fair, they're the ones that told us to stop doing business, so they should help us out financially in the meantime, but I'm gonna not discuss that. If you're ready to see how your business is doing, if you want to apply for an SBA loan, if you're interested in seeing if you qualify for a grant, if you want to find out what kind of financial support you can get as a little help from the government, reach out to me today. The link is in the blog post. It is at mysimplebookkeeping.com. We can help you get ready for when the floodgates open again. I am a firm believer in the strength of the American economy. I firmly believe that we are going to get through all of this. We're going to come roaring back. And when that happens, I want my clients and the people that are small business owners, I want you to be in a good financial position, and we would love to help you make sure that your finances are in order for the loans, grants, and other assistance that you may need to apply for, so that this economy can come roaring back, just stronger than ever. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.